Hello YouTube, and welcome to the first edition of Finish Like a Pro. Now for you guys out there who just don't know who I am already, from my lovely jumper here or from my hat, FLA Pro, this channel is dedicated to taking you through a step-by-step process on how to make things, how to finish things out of wood, metal and plastics. So if you're an average DIYer, if you are a creative, if you're a professional, this is for you. Now we're not going to be doing anything big today. In fact, we're doing something quite small. It's this lovely chessboard, but it doesn't look quite lovely right now. In fact, there's a lot to fix on this. So keep your eyes and your ears open, all right? Because there's scratches, there's dirt, there's dents, there's paint on here. This board is absolutely filthy. I don't know if you guys can see it from there. We're going to get some product shots in a second. So again, welcome to Finish Like a Pro, and let's finish this. Alright guys, so something else was brought to my attention. Hopefully you guys can spot it before I say it. But this border isn't exactly symmetrical, okay? So, as you can see here, the thickness of this border, the left hand side, is 30 mil. Whereas the thickness on the right hand side is around 38 mil. Now this gives some problems for the miters because they don't exactly align up to each corner. As you can see, the miter ends here where it's about, let's say, 5 or 6 mil out from the corners. So to fix that, I'm just going to go on a saw, cut them all to the same size, which is the smallest one, which is 30 mil, and we come back and we go to the next step. It's time to get rid of any scratches, any dirt, any paint that we can see on this board. Now we're going to use an orbital sander here and some sanding discs. Now I'm going to start off with a 180 grit sanding disc because it's a lot more coarse and we'll go through the finish a lot quicker. Then we're going to finish off with 320 grit because it'll leave our surface looking a lot more smooth, and therefore anything we put on top will look a lot better. So any lacquers, any varnishes, any stains we put on top will look a lot better. Always start with the back of your product, or the back of any material that you're working with first. Therefore, if you go through the material, you know how much you can work the top. Also, if anything else goes wrong on the back, you can do touch-ups on the back and you know what to do on the front. So always do your back first, then do your front, and then do your side. Okay, so now that we finished sanding, it's time to add some color. Now I really wanted the walnut to pop and have a rich dark color, like American walnut. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna mask up all the white squares, and then I'm gonna tint over this whole face using an airbrush. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to stain the back of this chessboard black by hand with a rag, and then we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to tint the front with an airbrush. Okay, so now that our walnut has a nice rich colour to it, it's time to do our white squares. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take this masking tape off now, and then I'm going to mask up all the walnut and then put a white tint over all the white squares. Now that we've tinted the white, I'm just taking off the masking tape now, and then we're going to give this chessboard a nice clear coat on top, and we should be finished. Alright guys, so there it is, a quick tutorial on how to refinish a chessboard. Now if you haven't done so already and you like this video, please press the subscribe button below. And if you haven't done so already, check us out on Instagram at Dijon_pro. I'm going to leave a link somewhere at the bottom here. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the final result. Well, I'm going to let you see for yourself. And until next time, finish like a pro, guys. And I'm out.